Let's talk about the next project. I want to put forks on the Bobcat. So I was able to find these forks, and I'm going to adapt these to fit the Bobcat. So these forks came off of a traditional forklift, and you can see here the mounting mechanism for that forklift was this channel that runs the full width of the frame. I need to switch this out. I'll show you on this bucket. This is a typical quick attach mechanism for a bucket. You can see the flange on top that fits right up into the attachment point on the Bobcat itself, and then there's some locking pins that drop down into there so I can quickly move between the bucket here and the forklift without any trouble. Shouldn't be too tough. Let's get started. So this is the mechanism I was talking about. It's got a couple of plates right here. It's got handles that drop pins down once you get it in place. So I ordered up a plate. These are available in a lot of different configurations, but this is probably the most basic. And this just drops right on here and locks in. Now we just need to get this plate onto the forks. Okay, this is go on here something like this. We'll tuck up underneath this and snug there. I can weld all the way along here. I can weld down on the bottom and a little bit on the sides, and that should lock this in. I'm probably going to take this frame off the top here. I don't really need that. It just gets in the way. But that should work. step back and show you what I did here from the beginning. So we started out with this frame for the forklift. I added this quick attach plate, and all I really did with this is slide it in the back and tuck it underneath this flange, and this is what normally was used on the old forklift to carry all the weight. And I just ran a weld along here, and I had to use my flux core for doing this only because my little wire feed welder can only go so far, and this is pretty thick metal. So I used the flux core. There's a lot of splatter here, and had to do 2 passes to make sure I got a good weld. The nice thing about this is that weld's not really carrying the weight. It's this flange. All this is doing is just kind of holding it in place. Just flipped it over, and on the underside I just ran a good couple sets of weld along the bottom to hold the bottom of the flange tight against this plate. Now it's just a matter of putting those forks back on.